Welcome back to Victoria's Tarot. And apparently on the last upload, my phone had ran out of storage. So I'm going to continue a read on Kate because I found her very interesting. And the title is what it is. Alleged Friends. Kate. Spirit, show me what Kylie knows. Show me what Kate knows. Show me what Kate knows about Kylie's disappearance. Show me what Kate knows about Kylie's disappearance. I don't like none of these coming out for you, girl. I don't like none of these coming out for you because if you did or participated or know something about this, you should be telling on whoever did this to your alleged friend. Let's draw some more. This organ is always coming out. Something was definitely off. Yeah, something was definitely off in the body. Who has this freaking video? Who has the freaking video? And in the end, there's blood and water. So the fight at the party, I'm really starting to feel like, was it Kylie and one of her friends, and the other friends witnessed it? The friends who said they left didn't really leave. How can you prove they left if there's no surveillance? And anybody's family can lie for anybody. That's all I'm saying. So let's get clarity on these cards. For some reason in my head, I keep seeing this scene of after the fight, whatever went left with Kylie's body, or wherever this fight took place, whether it was in her car or out on the ground, but I really think it was in her car because her friend just keep placing her being the last person with her in this car, talking to her on that phone, even though her phone was off after a certain time. How dare you say you were talking to her when this phone was off? Or were you using her phone? Like I keep saying, were you texting her mother on her phone? Were you driving her car? Because you definitely said at one point you were driving and you switched it up and said you were the passenger in this alleged ride home. So let's go ahead and get the clarity. Because is it a chance that Kylie could have gotten beat up, and to cover it up, they put her in some type of water to make it look like she drowned? Beat her up because of whatever she was on. It wasn't agreeing with her system. Because we have the body and something off in the body. We have that. We also have something on video with the suspect. And the fighting came up before we have blunt force right at the head. So is there a possibility that after this fight, Kylie's body just wasn't feeling it? Choices. We all have choices. So like I'm saying, with Plan being over here in the secret position and in the future position, like I'm saying, did they fight her first, or one person fought her first while the others watched, or they know of it, and this person panicked and called up on the group to figure out what to do with her body after the fight was over? Because I really feel like if there were, I'm not going to say if, I really feel like since drugs were at this party, this young girl didn't know what she was doing with the drugs she was taking in. Some things probably didn't affect her until later and threw her off her game when this fight happened that nobody wants to talk about. And I think that's the reason the suspect got the best of her, because she was too intoxicated, too high, and they took advantage of that. And I don't think this was a fight about nothing. This was definitely about a guy. I don't know whose guy and who betrayed who was the guy, but this is definitely about a guy. And someone wants to be with this guy now that Kylie is gone. They feel like they can do this. And that's what I picked up from other readers. They feel like everything is all good now because she's gone. See what I'm saying? Now you have this masked person, a person pretending, somebody pretending to be a friend. Now we have this masked person at the head. Then you have somebody crying over here. Who was crying? Who was crying? Only person I saw crying on camera was Max. Like, Shorty was bawling like it was no tomorrow. And there you have it. She was the only one crying. And see, we have somebody doing some traveling, and then they were punished. They were punished by the suspect. This is why I keep saying I believe that Crybaby Mags delivered Kylie to Sam. And whatever went down because of all these drugs and drinking, something was said about something and shit got out of hand, something popped off, and now Kylie or her car cannot be found. And because the car can't be found makes me feel like something happened inside the car, on the car, around the car. Something is going on with this car that nobody wants it to be found, along with her not being found. It's one thing for you to take her, but what you going to do with the car? You only want to get rid of it if there's some type of evidence on it, right? So this is giving me all of Kate's and Meg's energy, because this masked person that's crying, you're the only person that's crying on camera. And I really don't think you and her are friends like that. I don't think none of y'all are friends like that. So we have a whole bunch of friends keeping secrets, basically. It's basically the battle of adults versus teens. Are they going to get away with it, or is somebody going to be punished for what they did to this girl? Because she hasn't been found yet. And for all of y'all to say, I know for sure she's okay, she's coming home. Either you have her somewhere slowly dying, or you know exactly what happened to her. You can't know for sure that somebody is safe somewhere and they haven't contacted their family or friends in almost 2 weeks. She hasn't reached out. She hasn't spent anything. She hasn't popped up on social media. Nothing. You can't tell me you know for sure she's okay. It doesn't sound right. So that's going to be my spread for Kate. And a little bit of Mag popped up in there. I got 2 energies off of this one. Well, actually 3, the suspect. And yeah, this case has been, I thought I was obsessed with Summer Wells' case, but I think I've gained a bit of an obsession with this one too, because I'm really not feeling like a stranger is behind all of this. I feel like if a stranger was behind all of this, all of these children would be scared to talk because they don't know who the person is, and if that person is among them and can get them too. That's another reason I don't think they feel like it's a stranger. That's why I feel like it's somebody that knows her. A stranger doing something in my community, oh, I'm locking me and my family up. I don't want nobody to visit because I don't know who it is. I'm not going to get on camera and start running my mouth and trying to control the story and putting myself in places that makes me look suspect. And then all of a sudden, my parents tell me to shut it down. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right, gang. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.